Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to review a very nice watch over here. This is a part of the Casio budget series. Okay, I got this watch for under $30 a few years ago and I would like to review it. This is the Casio AE-1200WH, or rather known affectionately as the Casio Royale, because it was featured in a James Bond movie. But that is the metal bracelet version. So today what we have here is the black resin version with the yellow LCD display, and I think this version is one of the best looking ones that Casio has for this model out there. And let's have a look at some of the functions, shall we? So this watch comes with a very simple resin band and a plastic case. So this watch is one of Casio's best-selling watches, as it is very cheap as well as packed full of functions. So as mentioned, I've got this watch for less than $30, and it is one of the best Casio watch in terms of the value that I've had so far. And the reason is because this watch has a 10-year battery life as indicated on the dial of the watch, as well as 100 meters of water resistance, and comes with a lot of functions. It is also very nice legible screen and also displays the time in terms of the analog indication over here at all modes. So let me run through with you some of the modes that this watch have. So firstly, you have the timekeeping mode, and this watch is able to keep track of 4 time zones. This is the second time zone at New York City. You have London and Bangkok time, and then back to home time. So this is extremely useful if you want to keep track of multiple time zone, and you can access it in your home time screen as well. So this is extremely useful, very functional. Okay, so this watch also has the actual world time mode, whereby you can run through all the time cities that you have throughout the world. You also have alarm mode. Okay, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 alarms. Unfortunately, it does not have snooze alarm. It would be perfect if this watch has a snooze alarm. However, with 5 alarms, you can sort of create your own snooze alarm by indicating the time interval between the alarms that you would want, and that will also pass off as a snooze alarm. Okay, but you can't snooze it more than 5 times. If not, the watch will run out of alarms to wake you up. Okay, so this watch also comes with the hourly signal. You can just activate it by pressing the adjust button on top here. Same goes for the alarms. Then you have the timer function as well. This timer function measures up to 24 hours, and it is measurable down to the seconds as well, which is extremely useful. Stopwatch function. So as mentioned, throughout all the modes, you are able to keep track of the home time in this analog configuration also, and it even shows the second hand as it goes. So this is extremely useful to be able to keep track of the home time in all modes. Is something that not all Casio watches can do, and this watch is one of the watch that does it very well. So back to the home time. So as mentioned, this watch you are able to keep track of 4 other time zones during the home time. You can also change the time zone that you would like to keep track during the home time screen by holding the adjust button, and then over here you can cycle through what time zone that you want to keep track. So for example, now I want to change to keep track of Mexico in the time zone number 2 during my home time screen. I'll just hit the adjust button, and now I can keep track of 4 time zone with Mexico as the second time zone. So I'll demonstrate that again. Hold the adjust button. Okay, over here you just change. Now I change to Chicago time, and then I set it. Okay, now I'm able to keep track of Chicago time in my second time zone along with the 2 other time zones that I have previously set. Okay, so this is extremely useful. Okay, so this watch also comes with LED illumination function, which I'm going to show you. It's an orange LED light. You have two LEDs on the two bottom left and right hand side of the screen, and it lights up the watch really well. So with 10-year battery life, you will not be worried about changing battery. In fact, you probably destroy the watch before you even change the battery. And the cost of changing the battery is probably less than $10. So this watch costs less than $30. It might be wiser if you want to change the whole watch itself. Okay, but obviously due to environmental reasons, we do not want to change the watch unless it's really destroyed or spoiled. We try to change the battery. Okay, so let's put this watch on my wrist and show you guys how it looks like on my 6-inch wrist. Okay, so this watch strap, as you can see, is very long, so it can accommodate, I would say, up to even 7 or 8-inch wrist. And this is how the watch looks like on my wrist. Very nice watch, fits really well. And this watch is my favorite watch that I use for swimming. So for comparison's sake, okay, I have a Orient Defender that I'm wearing today. This is how the watch looks like beside my Orient Defender. My mistake, this is not the Orient Defender, this is my Orient Star. Okay, I do have an Orient Defender, which I will review it in the future. Okay, so that will be all for today's review of the Casio AE-1200, very popular watch from Casio. I hope you guys enjoyed the review today, and I'll see you guys again very soon.